Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So yeah, in the last part, it was pretty much all culture festival stuff. There was a lot more of that kind of stuff to be done. And in this part, we're actually going to be continuing on with the actual story, which is kind of cool. But what I'm showing off here is basically, I think this is the, let me think, what number would this be? 1, 2...
Sorry to make you wait.
This should be the 5th, I think, time that you can go to a, go to the cinema with one of your, party members. And, of course, because it's Risei, we are now going through a we are going to a romantic comedy kind of film. Makes sense, I guess, considering the fact that we maxed out Risei's social link and she's effectively our girlfriend, I guess. But yeah, there we go. We're moving on to the next. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just improved her stats, I think, overall. I think it's random, you know. I think it's random what actually happens. Like, it's a cuckoo. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So, yeah, I think it's random what happens to what person, because it's been different for me every time I've played. So, yeah, it's normally either a boost in stats, a level up, or a new ability learned for their persona. So, that's pretty decent. And now we're heading into the Velvet Room, and I think that means... Oh, look, it's another one of Marie's notes. Isn't that fun? Marie is nowhere to be found. So now we've got to the Song of the Fallen Angel. The Fallen Angel is chained down.
Eroded by prejudice.
Yeah, this is kind of... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just think this is a... I guess you would describe it as being a bit kind of like... Oh, I don't know.
No.
Really. Maybe it's a bit kind of over the top, I guess. It's a bit kind of like teenage angsty, I guess. It's kind of weird, but her name is what? What is it? I don't know. You're supposed to tell me, love. Anyway, so yeah, another one of Marie's poems that we've had to read through. Yeah, I guess these kind of poems are kind of,
Huh?
I guess they're kind of self-referential and kind of like building up to the last kind of third of the game and Marie's role in the last third of the game. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, we've done half of our social links. And we receive a weapon for that, the metal bat. Not particularly useful, I don't really use it. But whatever. And we're back. And we're here. He forgot his keys. What's going on? Somebody knocked on the door and nobody did.
The delivery man. He was asking where
It was the
Mr.
delivery man.
Takahashi's house is.
It was the delivery man. Oh my god. We're safe. Delivery man won't be, you know, evil. Of course not. So he is. So Dad's. So Mr. Dojima has to go off and do his own thing. Stuck with work. Stuck with work. Police work. Oh yeah, sorry. He went on a trip. I shouldn't describe it like that. He went on a trip for work, obviously.
It's cold today too.
So it's nice and cold.
Why bring out the Kotatsu?
Yeah, I'd never heard of this thing before this game, to be honest. I have no idea. I had no idea what a what a Kotatsu was. But apparently it's a little like electric pillow, like electric blanket thing that they stick to the underneath of the their little table.
What?
I think that is Kotatsu. It's like a little. It's a table which has kind of like an electric warmed blanket underneath. I don't know. I'd never heard of this thing before in my fucking life, so it's kind of interesting. So yeah, we've made plans with Nanako to go and get a new My God, to go get a new Kotatsu because this one's broken. By the way, that is always the way. It's always fucking typical. That, the one time you want to use something, you've used something for the first time in like forever and it doesn't fucking work. My God, the Midnight Channel's back. Someone appeared. Silhouette. I wonder who it is. But yeah, that means we've got plot continuing. Yay! Thank God. First time in about 3 or 4 parts that we've got some plot going. So, yeah. The problem is now that, obviously, someone else is going to be kidnapped at some point. So now we have to find out, try and work out who the hell it is, and, stop them from being kidnapped, or if we can't do that, we've got to try to save them. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. It's too cold. There we go, Saturday the 5th, which is that school day? I think it is. Is it typical? Yeah, it is in Japan anyway. Which I didn't know before this game, I'll be honest. It's only 1 day off a week. That must suck. And so now we have to discuss what's been going on. Try and decipher who it is. Do we know? I know. I play the game. But yeah.
I can't think of any offhand.
Yeah, that there is a little bit of a hint. It's been stated like throughout the whole, pretty much through it from the like, I would say from Risei's kind of dungeon onwards, it's been pretty much established that.
What's the matter? Oh yeah, they stuck me with the midnight shift for falling asleep on the beds in house.
It's been pretty much established that the person who gets kidnapped appears on the TV about a week before they get kidnapped. So it's something that you have to it's something that you have to kind of pay attention to. You have to kind of pay attention to who's been on TV in the last like few last hour or two in the game. It's kind of that kind of thing of who's been on the TV, who's been and who's appeared on the TV, and it's a safe bet that person is the one who's going to be kidnapped. But pretty much it's the same thing that happens every single fucking time in these shows and these parts. Pretty much what happens is that every one of those things ends up the same way, like the meetups, to try and work stuff out. It pretty much ends the same way, which is basically we can't really do anything until the killer makes his move, or until we know for sure, bit closer to the time, we know for sure who it is. My God, we have another letter. Who is it? Oh shit, there's only one sentence. If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. Oh my God. By the way, I will say this is probably the dumbest move our character makes in the whole fucking game. The fact that he goes, I'll just read this right in front of Dojima. Hey, I was reading that.
Straight with me. You're involved in the case, aren't you?
So yeah, here you've got two options here. You can either tell him the truth, you can make an excuse, or you can remain silent. That's 3 options.
So you're not gonna be
And
honest with me.
pretty much, because I've played this game 3 times, I've done every one. First time I lied. Second time I stayed silent. This time I told the truth. It doesn't matter whatever happens. This is a
I will have the
scripted
truth
event,
from you today.
and whatever happens, happens. You know, you can't really escape this section of the game.
Not letting you leave until I'm convinced.
What does that mean?
This is for
Well,
your good. Got that?
he's going to take us into jail.
Fighting.
We are going to be arrested and we're going to be interrogated. I don't think he technically arrests. I think it's Dojima. I think
I'll be
because it's been a constant thing where he's said throughout the whole case. When it looks as if we're getting involved, he's pretty much said, "Don't fucking do it. Stay away from all this bullshit. It's not up to you. You know, stay out of this." And what kind of happens with and I think that this is more of a kind of thing of
Now speak
I'm
up.
really worried about this
What
fucking
have you
letter,
gotten yourself
and
into? What was that warning
it's
letter
kind of
about?
two sides.
Why would
The
you
detective
send
part of
something
him
like
is
that?
like, I want to know the whole fucking truth. You're going to tell me the whole fucking truth right now. And so he takes us to here as kind of a
Going inside a TV?
interrogation on the one side to try and get to what the truth
Finally tell me
is.
what's really
But on the other hand, he's still our uncle. So it's kind of like a thing
That's
of,
enough. Guess half of you wasn't lying.
please, you know, he wants us to stay safe, so he's going to keep us here. Because, you know, if you get any sort of letter like that, it's going to be like,
Stay here for the night.
shit, something's really, you and someone close to you has been threatened. So, you know, you're going to want to do everything you can to protect them, I guess. So it's kind of a couple of things, I guess. And here, that was pretty much us telling him the truth, and he's pretty much thinks that we're making up a load of bullshit. Which, you know, to be expected. I mean, if you say stuff like, we went inside the TV, we have magical monsters that we can make appear through a mystical card that we have on our person. Yeah, it's not going to really work all that well, is it? But anyway. Yeah, so what's happened now is that Dojima is unhappy, and he's basically telling us we're staying here until we tell him the truth. Even though we have told him the truth. Fuck. And so we're going to find out here what's happening. So yeah, Yosuke and Teddy are working at Jeunesse late, sorting out the
Working hard enough. There's no getting
I guess sorting out all the sorting out the food at Jeunesse ready for the next day, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Hang on to it, okay? It's your own
And this is
cell.
a nice gesture from Yosuke here. He's giving Teddy his own cell phone. Yay!
We'd get
Well done,
worried if
Teddy.
we couldn't reach you.
You've moved up in the world, son.
Kids model, though.
Of course, being Teddy, he gets the cheapo kids model. But better than fucking nothing, I guess.
So to use it, press this button.
So now we've got to teach him how to use a cell phone.
Scrap that. Watch, I'll show you how I use mine.
That thing does date it, I guess, the cell phone models. Well, okay, it dates it and doesn't date it. It dates it from an American and, like, from a Western point of view, because we're all using smartphones and, you know, touchscreen stuff. But I guess in Japan it's not that dated, because a lot of people still use the flip phones with the proper, you know, with proper buttons on it and all that kind of stuff.
It's already dinner time.
Sorry.
Save 'em for your next
So yeah, I guess it doesn't. It dates it yet doesn't date it. I guess depending on what you want to think about it.
Nanako-chan might be home alone.
So Nanako-chan's at home alone. By the way, that is one thing I will point out here, which is kind of fucking stupid. But at the same time, you know, without it, I guess if we didn't do this, if Dojima didn't do this, then the story wouldn't progress.
You're so mature,
Um,
Yosuke. My
He gets a
heart
note
was
from,
beat because of
so he
your
sees that we get a
thoughtfulness.
note from someone who's threatening us and possibly someone else who's close to us as well.
Still picking up. Oh, duh.
And so what does he do? He takes us to the police station to interrogate us, but also to keep us safe.
Hey,
Right.
Nanako-chan? Is your brother home?
But he leaves Nanako at home all alone.
Dad saw it and got angry.
Yeah, that's kind of an inconsistency, I guess. But I guess at the
Wait, what? You got taken to the police?
something. I guess it's something you can't help.
Elaborate and let me talk to
I mean, if this didn't happen, then what was going to happen? You know?
you. Good evening.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
This is your
if you didn't take that little,
Let's get together and eat snacks again.
if you didn't do that little inconsistency, then I guess that the story just wouldn't be able to move forward because Nanako would be
So don't worry,
safe,
okay?
because she'd be in somewhere with
Was it
Dojima.
another warning letter?
So
Did he get a second one?
on the one hand, it's kind of like
Saw that, so
a bit of an
he took him to the station.
inconsistency, but by the same token, it's also something which is necessary for plot progression. So we're waiting here. We're bored. Wish he'd left us my Game Boy. It's midnight. Oh my shit, we've got it. That's lucky. There happens to be a TV in here. So we're gonna check on the Midnight Channel. Is it gonna happen? Who do we see? Someone appeared. It's a girl. Most likely someone in grade school. Shit, it's Nanako! She's in trouble. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. And Dojima took away your cell phone. Fuck. But luckily, because meanwhile, elsewhere. But
Poor thing.
oh my god,
Soon.
this is bad, son. This is real bad. And I think, does it show it here? Yes, here we go. Luckily, all the other members happen to be watching the Midnight Channel.
I know what you're
And you might be thinking,
but Nanako-chan does fit the pattern. She wasn't seen.
but hang on,
She
she wasn't on TV.
What?
She wasn't on TV.
No,
No, she wasn't. But the politician who was at a local school, who was at a local school recently, on TV, he quoted a little girl who he spoke to, and that little girl was Nanako, so technically she was on TV, at least her words were on TV. So, yeah, that makes sense, and it makes it fit the pattern, I guess. So, yeah, there you go.
It didn't occur to me that this would qualify.
Nice and easy and straightforward.
Nanako-chan's home alone right now, isn't she?
So Nanako's all on her own. Oh shit. So yeah, Naoto is now running to our house to make sure that Nanako's okay. See what's going on. See if it really was her that's on TV, appeared on the Midnight Channel, and what's going on in this whole situation. We're still fucking... What are you guys doing? By the way, I don't buy that they would just be able to barge straight into a police station and barge into this room.
Missing.
What? What do you mean?
Nanako-chan's missing.
Naoto's on the phone, calling from Nanako-chan. I mean, your house.
I mean, your house. I do like that snatching animation from Dojima there. It's very realistic. I like that. Nanako-chan has been kidnapped. Oh shit.
Surely you must have known, Dojima-san. The case isn't over yet.
I love when Naoto scolds Dojima. He's just like, you can't be serious, you fucking asshole.
This is the KJ Customer Service Center. The number
So, yeah, now,
the phone may be switched off or
She's
outside
now
our coverage
for.
area.
Who's he phoning there? I guess he must be phoning Nanako's cell phone. Does she have a cell phone? I guess she must do. But yeah, he calls her, and
Was Nanako
it's
really-
out of the area. It's turned off. There's nothing. It's true. We're telling you the truth.
Why Nanako?
I don't know. Why would it be
Probably
Nanako?
because the media.
That is a terrible explanation, Yosuke. It's fucking awful.
Traffic division Ota.
Yeah. So there's been a kidnap. Yeah, get on it.
Immediately. Start with checkpoints along the highway.
And I don't know whether this is like a little dig,
The situation a little more.
Quit.
a little bit of political stance, I guess. Talking about the all the red tape that's needed for
What about the scene?
and all the paper trail that's needed for to do anything in the police force. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of edging in that direction, but whatever.
Connected. But we caught the killer.
So yeah, he's now trying to get everybody, the police force mobilized because something's gone wrong. Oh dear.
All right. I'll try
That's right. Contact.
apartments.
It's like fucking hell. Get on with it.
Even if you tell them this is connected to the murders, we can't prove it.
That is very, very
Everyone on
true.
the
We
force
can't
thinks
prove
this
it.
case is over and done with.
But anyway, we're pretty much at the end of the part, so join us next time. Join me next time, sorry, when we'll be going through the next part of Persona 4 Golden, and we'll be
I'm not gonna wait for those.
finding out what happened to
But do you even
Nanako
have any
and
ideas or leads on who
to the
took her?
killer.
If they used a car, there's no
I'll see you next time.
Shut up. That's why I'm hurrying.